Okay, so here's some of the stuff that is essential. One is just getting a backpack that has a few key features. One, we like something that's big enough and at the length of your dog. This key is key. This is the Camelback Hog NV. It's pretty good. We have to roll down the front of it in order to make sure Goo's head isn't completely covered, but it works out pretty well. It has a lot of storage. The other key thing is on both sides, we like to have compression straps. And these compression straps are very key to one of the next items that we'll be using. Now, next to that we see the doggles, which are very important to protect the dog's eye. And then you see right next to it we have the quick draw carabiners. What they are is two carabiners connected by webbing. They're commonly found at rock climbing stores and outdoor stores. Usually about under $20 is a good set. You don't need the heaviest duty, but the key is to have the thing with the good webbing. That will end up going through the harness. And this is a typical dog harness. It goes basically around their neck and chest and then locks on. The one thing we like to try to find is when we look at them, we look for this part right here. And we want something solid. This metal piece here is pretty solid, and so we know that if we put the webbing through it, it should hold. And we've tested it with weights itself, and it works out pretty well. And then, when we get to this point, we look at the carabiners. We try to turn them so that the opening part is back away from him, because we've noticed that on the other way, sometimes he can move and actually open it himself. We strap it to both straps in case one would break. We'd have this thing, and then we usually put the doggles on. And right now I'm holding it with my knee to make sure he's up, and then put it on. Now, some things that we always like to tell people is make sure that if you take your dog, make sure your dog enjoys it, because if your dog is unhappy, then it's really not most beneficial to you and the dog. But two, make sure he's comfortable. We've tried to make sure he's safe, and there's many things that could cause issues. So we understand that, and we take the risk. We try to make sure that we go on rides that we know. And if it's something that we're a little nervous on, we usually will walk it, or we'll actually let him run it. And so there's many different options out there. Just remember, dog safety is probably the most important thing, besides yourself as well. So be careful out there, and if you decide to do this, feel free to email us at thegreatchiweenie@hotmail.com or at thegreatchiweenie@gmail.com. Thank you.